Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a girl Lolex Signature. Today we would be making akara using dried peeled beans. So these beans I have soaked for about 2 hours, and the water would be cloudy because some of the chaff are still present in the beans. So I wash it continuously until the water runs clear. I could, depending on how long you want to wash for, I'm gonna wash it for about 3 to 4 times until the water runs clear. And once that's done, I get my scotch bonnet. This pepper is very, very hot. When I say hot, it says very hot. And then I would wait, grab my blender and then put the freshly washed beans with the scotch bonnet and some onions. I place it in the blender and I blend it without any liquid. I don't put any water in it to start with. And then when it's blended roughly, I would then take it off and add a little bit of water for it to blend. And then, so it's kind of like really thick, because for akara, you need the consistency to be thick. If it's too light, it's going to turn out flat and it's going to soak the oil that you use in frying it, and you don't want to have that. So at this point, I'm adding some warm water, not boiling water, some warm water to help blend the beans to a smooth consistency. And as always, I use my Ninja blender. By the way, this is not a sponsored video, but this blender is one of the investments that I do not regret buying. And then you blend it until it's smooth. And once it's smooth, look at that consistency. It looks creamy, and that's what we are looking for. You could add a little bit of water, but not too much, so it's not too runny. And then you add some salt, but for me, I don't use any salt in most of my cooking. I use the jumbo powder because it already contains salt. I add some of it to the blended beans, and once that's done, I would usually use, shh, don't say nothing, I'm using my children's hand mixer. So I'm going to grab the hand mixer to actually mix this akara mixture for about 1 minute. There it is, 1 minute. I'm just gonna the mix the beans to give it that fluffy texture, so that when we fry it, it's gonna be fluffy in the inside. Don't do it for too long. Just give it a little bit of a whisk, and then that should be fine. When it's nicely combined, place your pan on the stove like so, and then you add a good amount of oil so that you have enough allowance for the akara to float. And then once that's done, you just start to scoop the akara into the oil, but make sure that the oil is not too hot, because if it's too hot, the akara is going to burn on the outside and not cook through, and you don't want that. So you just keep scooping into the pan without crowding the pot. I tell you, at this point, I was hungry, and I just knew this was going to be a good treat for me, because I was a little bit under the weather while making this, but I was just so determined that I could do this because it's a very easy recipe, and I just went on with it. So you keep scooping, make sure you don't crowd the pan once again, just keep putting the mixture in the pan, and then you let it fry until it's golden brown. Guys, what are you doing today? What is the plan? Look at this akara. We just flipped it over and look at that golden brown yumminess. Just look at that. I am short of words. I don't even know what I'm going to eat this with. I think I'm just going to eat it on its own while it's still hot. And this recipe is so easy that this is it. It's all done. If you're going to try this recipe, comment in the comment section and let us know. Let us know what you're going to be eating it with. How do you like to make your akara? Or if you've made akara before, how was it? Just look at this beauty. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. If you have not subscribed, please support your girl and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.